We're Team SoulTalk. Something you should know about us? We're all really passionate about mental health and wellness. We started our Lean Launchpad journey with a question. When people are struggling, they typically turn to traditional therapy for help. But what happens if therapy isn't right for you? To figure out the alternative, we dove into the nebulous world of alternative wellness and started interviewing different kinds of people, from Reiki practitioners to psychedelic supporters to yogis to life coaches, you name it. We went really broad, so broad that we failed to identify any clear customer pain points. But wait, what if we just focus on one customer segment? From our interviews, we had heard some interesting signals from a few life coaches. Life coaches love helping people, and they can make a pretty big impact on people's lives in a short amount of time. But they're usually first-time business owners, so they have trouble getting their business off the ground, and as a result, they can't do what they love the most, helping people. We thought, maybe there's something there. So we jumped back on the interview train and started talking to more life coaches. Hey, I think we have a signal. We talked to 52 life coaches, and almost all of them said they had a huge pain point around sourcing and finding coaching clients, and that they would pay for a product that would help them find these clients. Now, we know who the coaches are, but to find clients for them, we also need to understand who are these clients. Through our interviews, we found that the perfect client is someone who is going through a major life transition, ready to invest their time and energy to do the hard work to change their lives, and is not someone who's looking for easy, quick fixes. We got the coaches, and we got the clients. So what's next? We needed to test our idea and actually figure out how to match them. So we decided to run an experiment and put together a group coaching webinar to help MBAs and professionals navigating transitions in their lives. We paired 4 of our favorite coaches with prospective clients and group coaching sessions to give them a taste of coaching. The webinar was a big learning opportunity for us. We saw glimmers of product market fit, we gained insights on how to match coaches and clients, and we learned the importance of actually getting out of the building and running the experiment of our service. But most important of all, we saw the potential of SoulTalk in making a real difference in people's lives. Here are some of the things that people said after the SoulTalk sessions. Not alone, passion, inspired, connected, gratitude.
We are SoulTalk, and my name is Nadia, for anyone that's on Zoom that I haven't met. We're here to talk to you about something quite personal, something of the heart, the mind, and yes, the business of a mental wellness marketplace. And so I think the story really starts 7 years ago when I was teaching yoga at the time. And I started going deep into my own meditation practice because I was processing a pretty rough breakup at the time. And you can say I was just soul searching. I had a therapist at the time, but I started going to things like Buddhist meditations, facilitating and attending peer support groups through the Center for Nonviolent Communications. I also went into hospice volunteering. I think that's how desperate I was for finding purpose. What did someone who's at the end of their life, how did they make sense of life? And so I think in reflecting over the past decade, I've learned that there's really no one way to take care of your mind. And so when I was noodling on an idea, I think back in September, the first thing I had prioritized was who else is on this soul-searching journey that's inwards? And yes, they're incredibly skilled across healthcare investment banking to working in strategy and ops and et cetera. But I think I realized this soul search was no longer solo once I met these incredible people.
Our collective soul search led us down a windy path of 121 interviews with voices from all over the globe. We can tell our story in 6 distinct chapters, and we'll begin by understanding who exactly our customer is. And so I want to start by posing a question to all of you. Does anyone know what a life coach is? Yes, Anello.
I actually have to answer. Okay. A coach is someone who helps a person and guides them as a person to take action on something that they want to achieve. So they will have clear goals and to achieve milestones.
That's a great answer. And to elaborate on that, I want to give you an analogy to understand what a coach is. How you can think about it is it's someone who is basically a cross between a therapist and a mentor. A coach helps you in times of your life where you feel stuck in ways where it's more human and personal and less clinical. A coach helps you focus on the present and the future rather than the past. And finally, they act as a sounding board for you to focus on your goals to help you create a life you envision for yourself through tools and through accountability. And so as you can see here, coaching runs a whole gamut across the spectrum from relationships to life to career to executive. And that all amounts to a whopping $16 billion total addressable market.
We spent a lot of time talking to coaches to outline the challenges across all aspects of being a life coach. Spoiler alert, becoming a life coach isn't easy. First, they start by going to a certification program, which can be both costly and time-intensive. One example program lasts 10 months, costs about $15,000, and requires 200 pro bono service hours. And the challenges don't stop there. We discovered that there was an administrative burden. Coaches struggle to find the right tools to help automate their businesses and manage their clients. So we debated building a tool to help alleviate some of that, but ultimately felt like these challenges were faced by coaches primarily at the beginning of their career. We also heard a lot about marketing and the challenges of feeling authentic while doing so. For coaches, they are their brand, and so a lot of them struggle to find the right way to position themselves and often turn to social media, which can feel inauthentic. But what we continued to hear across coaches of varying tenures and niches was the struggle to find and source high-quality clients. This was something that was felt by everyone we spoke to. Finding the right client for their unique coaching approach took a lot of time, energy, and money.
And in order to solve the coaches problem, we envisioned a very simple solution, an online mobile platform where we bring together coaches and clients, where coaches can source their clients. Our solution provides value to all the stakeholders involved. Number one, for coaches, they get the right clients and grow their revenue. For clients, they get the right coaches and seek the help that they deserve. And finally, for SoulTalk, we get to grow the coaching market and earn revenue on every single match that we make between clients and coaches. So we're talking about win-win-win, right? And we then transform this vision into a product that creates trust and provides all the information necessary to our clients. Our clients can go on this platform, find out all the coaches that are there, their coaching approach, and what other people are saying about them. This robust approach ensures that we are creating a very high quality match between our clients and coaches, and we are helping our coaches build sustainable business.
But wait, we actually needed to find a way to try and match coaches and clients in a low fidelity way without any tech or building anything. And so that's what we did. We paired 4 coaches with 15 clients and to see if we could find a match. And so on the coaching side, we recruited 4 of our favorite coaches from the 52 plus that we had interviewed. 15 of the clients came from our own MBA campus, which, by the way, with very little marketing, lost in Slack posts, and also young professionals in their 30s. And so we had the clients all fill out a questionnaire and then sent them out to breakout rooms and had them try a new coaching modality for the first time and meet their coach. And I think the results will speak for themselves. So can I have a drum roll, please? Next one. We got a match. And so clients on average typically rated our session and the coach a 4 out of a 5. In terms of willingness to pay, they're willing to pay $111 for a one-on-one session and around $38 for group sessions. And I think what fascinated us the most about this was actually the higher than expected matching rate that we had. So it was at 40%, where 6 out of the 15 said, yes, we would work with this coach and pay for that. And 1 actually ended up converting. And this is leading to this conversion is now a 6-month package with an executive coach that's estimated to earn that executive coach around $7,500. So in terms of SoulTalk's revenue model, taking 10% of that commission, that would earn us around $750 for this one transaction. And so our thesis behind sort of matching cuts across 3 dimensions, the first one being understanding the urgency and level of pain that the client was feeling at the time. And does this coach who we're matching them with speak to the specificity and difficulty of that challenge? Second one was around their shared identities and backgrounds and interests and how that melded together. And I think lastly, which is often tough to do, is understanding the readiness of the client to actually invest the time and the money that's required to make life coaching successful. And so I think in this case, it showed us in a very small way that there is a win-win-win solution for coaches, clients, broader market that is possible.
Equipped with a diverse team, our team was able to find a solution to a hair on fire problem. But with that being said, we recognize that operating a business in the wellness space requires a very fine balance between profitability as well as building for societal good. For example, when choosing to work with the right investor, we want to be mindful of how we can grow rapidly within a 5-year timeline, but do so in a way that is true to our values and sustainable. And speaking about growth, that's sort of the biggest question that we're left with today, scalability. The webinar took a very scrappy word-of-mouth approach, but to grow SoulTalk 2x, 10x, 100x, how do we take a more robust go-to-market strategy while maintaining the accruing customer acquisition costs? I have no idea. I was really asking y'all. If y'all have an answer, I'll be at reception. Come find me. But that being said, this was just a 10-minute snippet into our 15-week journey. We hope that we were able to show you all what we've done and how we did it, but more importantly, who we are and what we believe in. We want to give a huge thank you to our amazing mentors, our coaches, our GSIs, and our teaching team for the amazing, amazing experience. Members of our team will continue to explore the future of SoulTalk. And while tomorrow is a little bit unclear, we're aligned in our desire to continue hosting community workshops for Haas, as well as the great coaches we've met, continuing to explore the value of lead generation and matching. This was a 4-month journey for SoulTalk. It was challenging. It was rewarding. It led us to meet amazing people across the globe. It taught us lessons about an untapped market that will take well beyond the classroom. But above all, and most importantly, it was good for the soul. Thank you.
So how was that, class? Nice job, everyone. We're so impressed with how everything came together. Your learnings really crystallized. We loved that many of you just got out and did the thing. I think that helped a lot of teams get things clear in their minds, and we hope we delivered on the experiential learning part and that it wasn't too much hard work. We heard from the surveys it was less work than you thought, so congrats on that. And we're very excited about your journey ahead. All of you are going down different paths. We know some of it will be related to class, some will not, but we think the experiences of the class will stay with you. We've heard that from many of the previous class members and some alums, and in fact, we're trying to recruit some of the class alums who are off on their journeys from this class and to share lessons learned next week.
So yes, 100% underscoring what Michael said. I was so impressed by the presentations tonight. It's amazing how you guys pulled it out over the last few days, and that always happens, but it always also blows us away. And just there were some outstanding moments tonight. A lot of heart too, in these presentations and the videos. So kudos to you guys. And then maybe just a more general comment, which is, you know, I've found that the lessons learned and also in Lean Launchpad in the class is something I practice over and over in any company I'm in. You know, no matter where you are in your career, you're going to keep using these tools, because what this teaches you is how to take objections and turn that into opportunity, and how to get out there with ideas and actually talk to people and hear what they think and be curious and then go deeper to the next level down, and then also have a process where you're synthesizing that and taking it to the next level. And that is, I mean, that is just such a valuable tool. So I'm thrilled with what has happened here in this semester. The entire experience has been a joy for all of us. I love teaching this class. It's a privilege to teach this class with my fellow instructors, and I'm super excited about what's ahead for every one of you. So thank you. Great job.
I always have too much to say, so I just want to thank the class for a great experience. And join me for a reception. Jim?
No one leaves till the last piece of sushi is eaten. This has been an amazing semester for all of us. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for the mentors and the coaches, Jerry, Kim, Michael, and most importantly, Jude and Natalie, because we know without them there wouldn't be a class. So thank you, everybody. It's been great.